I know the tropics is on your mind. Let's get right into the details. And although I'm tracking, of course, Invest 90 along with the Hurricane Center, I'm also looking out farther than the 5-day advancement that they'll be talking about for U.S. coastlines or in the islands in the Caribbean, everyone they're watching out for. I'm going a little farther. However, the very first thing that could surprise us, and it's not showing up in the models, we're not necessarily expecting this to happen, but the very same front that brought all those flooding rains around Dallas and North Texas that we saw coming last week, that stalls on the coast, both the Gulf and the Mid-Atlantic side. And the waters are hot, the environment is favorable, so one heads up I want to give you, again, not in the models, but along that frontal boundary, there is a chance we might see a fast little spin up. Unlikely that would be a hurricane that we didn't see coming, but could we have a depression or maybe a tropical storm develop along the coastlines of Florida or Alabama, maybe even over on the Georgia side? Friends, that is a possibility, and I'm very vigilant watching this area in the next 2 to 6 days because I think that has a possibility that maybe a fast little spin up does occur, bringing rain and winds 45 miles an hour, that kind of thing, to the Gulf Coast around the panhandle of Florida. Now, Invest 90. Indications are that this will struggle on and off for a few days, but it does look like it's going to try to flex once it gets north of the Dominican and Puerto Rico, and this could be forming or strengthening right over the Bahamas. And this is going into Labor Day weekend. This is Saturday of Labor Day weekend that we might see a storm turn into a tropical storm or hurricane north of the Dominican around the Bahamas. So that's Invest 90, and that's possibility number 2. Then I've got a couple other possibilities coming our way. One, the second storm to come off the African coast looks like it would curve in the middle of the Atlantic. And then the third one also looks to go west, and it may make it closer to the U.S. coastline. So that one we're also going to mark, but that one's around September 6th. So it could be kind of a 1-2 punch in the northern Caribbean as we get into the back end of the Labor Day weekend. So that's what I'm tracking over the next couple of weeks. Another video coming up to update you tomorrow morning.